Come on in, share, share, share. Woo. Come on in. Come on in and share what's up, how you been. It's Winning Wednesday. And if you are winning, I just gotta take a little shot for a little energy. You know, I like to fill it to the brim, you know? Wake me right up. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so as you guys know that I've been on my mind, body, spirit journey. It's been pretty good. Yesterday I was working on like my upper body, right? And the arms tight, painful, but it's amazing. Today is my rest day for my physical work, and but in terms of the products, you know, today I'll be doing the Blossom. I will be doing the, as you see, multi-liquid vitamins, nourishing, replenishing, just boost of energy. That multi-liquid vitamins give my body life. So yes, chaga. We're going to, what else? I may take sea moss, yes, and I may have matrix today. So in terms of the products, those are the things that I will be taking today or have taken today. But that's not why we're here, guys. We're here to talk about your fears, our fears, I should say. It's not just y'all. I ain't here to talk about y'all. But it's like we go through so many things when it comes to making decisions and choices in our lives. There's so many things around us even that, you know, put all these blockages and obstacles and debates that goes on in our head because of, you know, because of these few things that we're going to talk about today. And I just want to be, you know, the reason why I want to do this is so that we can help each other get to a place where you know, we're focused into 2021, right? We get to a place where we understand that, you know, that this is our next step. Let's identify the things that we need to identify now so that we can move forward with clarity, right? With focus. So the mind, body, spirit challenge, it's a time for us to reflect, especially going into the new years. Many of us is already reflecting, and we either feel some kind of way because of the things that we have not done, or we are excited that we have accomplished so much during this time, during the season we're about to walk out of, and we are looking forward to making great plans for the next. Now, I fall in that scope of people. Like, I'm excited. Like, I've experienced tremendous growth in every area of my life, and I'm just so happy and grateful that now that, I've actually put into practice the things that I've been being prepared for many years. I'm starting to see. And all it took was not only a major key, one of the things it took was discipline, but also it took applying the knowledge, right? So, but during my cycle, I realized there were a few things that were holding me back, and I realized now, being in the position that I'm in and having to experience and interact with other people, now experiencing these things, I realize, okay, well, this is not, this is not a strange. This is something that we all go through. These are all the stages of, of our growth and development, right? So there's some things that hold us back, and I have 5 to 6 points here. And one of the first thing I want to talk about is overthinking. Whether you want to start a business, whether you want to go into a relationship that that's good or bad for you, you whether you know you're about to go and do something that's really going to, you know, it can go either way, whether it's going to go really good for you or it's going to turn out really bad overall for everyone around you. So, um, overthinking. When we are overthinking, that can cause a blockage, because after you've thought about it, you've made your mind up about it, right? What else is there to think about? It's about putting action towards what it is that you've been thinking about. Just make your mind up already and do it, right? We tend to over process the thought, place several scenarios, and dwell on the ones that we want to dwell on, and these things prevent us from taking action, right? Our environment, our environments are is very, very crucial to our success in whatever it is that we decide to do. Our environment, if our environment is cluttered, if our environment is chaos and create confusion, if our environment is always talking down on our visions and our decisions, then the powerful the amount of energy that's going into what it is that you're trying to manifest is may slow down its effort or kill it altogether, because it's way more powerful than your little light, which seems to shine not so bright in those type of atmosphere, right? I know that there's light within me, but it's challenging for me to shine bright in a very low vibrational space environment. So I always have to create these environments, these atmospheres for myself, right? And I have to also protect my space and my energy from people who are very low vibrational, because you know I know that their energy, is very powerful, and if not careful, can, you know, linger upon me, and I can't afford to have that in the stage that in the season that I'm in, right? So like you, when you want something, when you're focused on going forward to, to starting a business, to starting a new health journey, looking into, you know, creating new plans, visions for your family, and things like that, you want to make sure that you also prepare the environment for what change is about to happen, so that they know when they start seeing change, everybody get with it, or y'all getting left behind, right? Because at this point, this is the focus right now. Are we all focused on it, or am I am I doing this alone? And sometimes you have to just really be disciplined, right? Disciplined enough to go forth and make sure that you are walking in your purpose, to make sure that you are protecting your purpose. The second thing, so overthinking an environment, I kind of put that together. I was going to make it into two different points, but yeah. So the second one, you want to know it all. You want to know it all. You can start something, new for the first time. And like, say, for the business that I'm in, my business, many people can start, or many people do start, and they want to make sure they learn everything before they take action to doing something, when the best way to learn is learn as you go, right? Many people don't want to take action to follow the steps on, what it's required to bring or attract people, to us, because we want it to be perfect. We want it to we want to look a certain way. We want everything to look a certain way, when really, when you're building it, as you're building it, you will see that you'll start attracting more. But you have to keep moving, because it's the momentum that you put towards the things that you want to see for yourself, that you want to manifest. It's the speed to it. It's the action towards it, right? So yes, we can. The beautiful thing about my company is that we learn and earn. So as you're learning, right, it's crucial to go live. It's crucial to share. It's crucial to engage, in your journey, so you enjoy it much more, because when you have fun, you get more done, right? So I never used to like to go live. I used to be terrified. Used to be fearful. For it used to bring so much anxiety in me, and it's like, it's insane. So to see me now, to think back on what I had to do, was to become coachable and listen to my coach, who kept saying, go live, go live, go post, sharing your stories, post 6 or 7, 8 times a day. Um, you know, I kept doing that. I kept pushing myself, because again, I wanted to be coachable. I wanted to prove to myself that I could be coachable, because I know every good leader has a mentor. Every good leader has a leader who they can listen to, and if they're just listening to them and not taking action, then you're not being I'm not being coachable at the end of the day. So I said, make sure, because there's so many sentences in one. But I wanted to make sure that, listen, I'm being coached by someone who knows what they're doing, who has received success from what they're doing, and my desire is to achieve success in doing the same thing that they're doing, right? As we are in the same business, right? So we copy the right cat here, we duplicate, we find that duplication, you guys, is just the it is a formula, is a part of the formula, and we follow through. So it's like, some of us, we don't want to go forth and do the 10 core commandments, because we hesitate, we hold back, and these are the things that's holding us back from growing in our business, or growing past our fears, or growing past our limitations that we set for ourselves, right? For so long, me not wanting to go live held me back in so many different ways, because it's like I was growing my business online. And at first I was like terrified because, okay, well, I don't want to be online. Then I was like, I don't want to be the face of my business. Then I was like there was so many excuses I could come on, but it's like reality was, okay, well, if it's either you have the money to hire someone to run your business and be the face of your business, right? And or you're bomb at marketing yourself, again, the money, or you're going to be the brand, you're going to be the ambassador, you are going to have to push your business, you are going to be the walk-in billboard, you are going to be all of that and above. So I had to become all of that above, because as I am a mommy, right, teaching other mommies how to use what's in their hands, that's the only way I know how to do it best, is use what's in my hands. So using total life changes, using social media, using my knowledge and sharing it with those who the willing, right? So many people will listen to you, and so many people will even encourage you and say, hey, you got some good ideas, but many people won't really take it and put it to action. But I promise you, those who do take it to action, pardon me, they come back and they're like, thank you, like that actually works. Like I find, like, yes, that was valuable. Yes, I seen great transition in what you're telling me. I'm glad I finally decided to listen. Like, or even if they don't want to admit to me that what I told them was very beneficial, I hear it from what they tell me other people have said about them, and seeing the progress in what they're doing, right? So that alone shows that you've taken action. So you want to know it all. Don't need to know it all. Just learn as you go, learn as you grow. You learning, fail, learn. It's, don't be scared of failing. It's within the failures you learn how not to, or learn, get a redirection or awareness. So failure is good. And as soon as you start thinking about how it is a good thing, you're not going to be you're not going to develop that emotion of fear around it, or that threatening or anxiety around failure. 3, your feelings and your emotions from past experience, or maybe some knowledges that you have. Maybe you've been in network marketing, maybe you've had great success in others, or bad success in others. Maybe you've never been in in you've never been through this new opportunity that you're about to experience. You've never walked through, you've never really been focused. You've said it all the time, but you've never really been focused to say, let me really focus on my health journey. Now you're committed, and you have joined accountability groups, and you are, you know you've invested into the products that are going to help you to get there, and you're saying this is it. You're sticking to it. You're not changing your mind this time. you know your emotions, your feelings, are experience are going to limit your success when it comes to your healthy journey. Maybe you've tried other diets, maybe you've heard other people talk about their failures, which subconsciously just triggered you to be turned off from the whole idea, and just told yourself that, listen, this is just how you're supposed to be, and you just accept it, and you don't want to face your unhealthy issues, right? Maybe your emotions, maybe there's something that triggers some kind of negative emotion around. Maybe someone walks around and told you all the time, the made fun of you because maybe you had pimples all your life, and you don't realize that detoxing your body is a source of helping, because you've been going to all the specialists, you've been going to all the doctors, and they've been just giving you all these topical things to clog up your pores, to cleanse off your skin, to do all sorts of stuff, and it's not working. But you never said, you know what, you've given up, you don't even want to think of drinking something to cleanse your cells, your bloods, your kidney, your coat, just gives you a cellular cleanse. You don't want to do that because of the emotions triggered around, the appearance and what you've been through, the emotions triggered around the people you may have encountered from the last network marketing company, or the lack of support you got, right? The emotion triggered towards about your relationship with females, and how groups of other females may have triggered some kind of emotions in you, why you don't want to come into an amazing community like 1000 families. Like, these things will limit you from achieving your success in the area of our company and in the area of your next level. So we want to make sure that we know these things. Now, the fourth thing, you want everything to be perfect. Like, whatever business you have, right? In order to start your business, you need to tell people about it. But you're scared to tell people about it because you don't have a website yet, or you're not scared, you're just waiting. You don't want to tell people about it because it's not perfect. I don't have the website, I don't have the right equipment, I'm not going live because I only have my cell phone. I can't, I don't have no one to hire. I don't have no money to hire my web designers and my camera guy. You're thinking so big when you can start so small, but you just really don't know how, and you just can't see it happening, but you just want it to get there. And that's you wanting to make it perfect. What are you waiting for? You don't want to go live because you don't look good right now. Well, listen, come on, however you look. When you go to church and they say come as you are, listen, come as you are online, taught the things, and you can delete it, you don't have to save it, but at least you went on, and that will motivate you now to say, listen, now I'm gonna have to come on looking bombshell fly, because I don't want to leave that statement on. I don't want to leave that impression on my audience and things like that. But don't let it limit you from starting. Don't limit yourself from starting because you have a bunch of one bugger picnic in the background, run up and down screaming. Go live and be like, let them hear the children screaming. Let them hear it. And guess what? Tell them, say, well, this is why going live is a challenge. And then let that video go. Let's see how much response you get. You never know how much that resonate with some people, and you got new audience now looking at you and saying like, oh, for real, girl, like this is my challenge. And then you start working through it, and the only way you can create a system around it is if you keep testing out the system. Okay, well, I went live, the audience was good, the audience didn't really like that, come back again. You start going live, you realize, okay, well, if you do this with the children, if you wait around this time when the children are less active, then you start realizing a system around what you can work around. Can I incorporate my children in what I'm doing to kind of lessen the chaos? And you start, it don't have to be perfect, you just have to do it moving forward. And then you start tweaking. And at the end of the day, Ain't nobody gonna remember years from now. They just gonna remember, yeah, girl, I remember I was here from day one when you started, and I'm so impressed with you, and I just love how you've been growing. Thank you. We are putting too much pressure, so you don't need to make it perfect, because I mean, your audience, your tribe don't care that it's not perfect. Your tribe just want to know that you're showing up for them to say, here's the value that I bring you, and here am I checking on you. I'm checking on you. Look, listen, I want to go work out later, and I got this dress on, showing up for y'all, not just you guys. But I have this sports bra under that's like giving me a headache because I want to go, put on my waist strainer after. But I just like, I'm tired of showing up. Like, yeah, I got tired. Today's winning Wednesday. So I said, you know what, let me show up a little different today, because your girl's always in, workout outfits and things like that. Plus, I work at home, so I need to switch it up sometime, make myself feel a little, sedity. And as I'm doing my work, right? So after this, I'm going to go around to the desktop, and I'm going to work on a few things in my office, looking all, yeah, right? You set the standard. Girl can't talk. Anyways, so you want everything to be perfect, and it don't need to be. And it don't need to be. So whatever it is, keep it moving. Okay? The fifth thing, and I kind of said it already, how you look. Like, you worried about how you look. Like, you wouldn't come on here looking like this. You would be like, or if you have on a hoodie, you wouldn't come on. Or if you have on your, like, girl, man, brother, sis, wash your face, all that bad thing up, put on some shiny lips. Listen, we got filters, okay? There's filters on Instagram. Learn Instagram, and come on. Learn Instagram, come on, and talk the talk. Take some notes. I'm a person that's scatterbrained. I go all over the place. I will talk about 10 different things about 10 different time, and you just gotta like tune in, and you gotta chop with what I'm talking about. So when I want to focus on a topic, I come with the notes, I come with the jots, and I come with it. But then there's other times that I just talk, and you just gotta catch it. Like, you gotta be like, oh, there's a catch it. Like, oh, this is what I'm here for. Catch it, right? So just come as you are. Don't expect everything. Like, you overprocess what social media is. You overprocess what you can do with the tools you have in your hands. You overprocess. And I say you because it's me. I'm speaking to myself. I'm looking at myself, and I talk to myself, and I say, listen, it's time to stop this nonsense. 2021 is coming up. What do you need for yourself that is going to enhance your mindset? What is going to help you enhance the areas of your health, around your body, around your physical body, your internal body? What are you going to consume? What are you going to start looking into? Keep in mind that how much access people have to your life. Like, people tell you, like, yo, stop work and you're done. People people tell your children stop go to school, and then you can't go to work. Like, how much access are you allowing people to have in your life? I've worked my way out of the systems because I didn't like the fact that so many people had a hand in how I should eat. And the only thing I was able to afford to eat was the bad things that they either gave me, or, right, the things that were accessible to me in my community. I could only afford to live in the community that had access to these foods, these things. So I had to start believing in more, start rising up, start going after what and walking in my faith. Like faith without works is dead, right? So I can't, oh, I believe, but yeah, y'all hold on, pan just in case. No, no, no. Can't serve that saying, you can't serve two God goes in always, baby. Always in your relationship, in your life, in your finances, in your belief in your job, and your terms of your career, in your belief in your business, in your belief in how you use your children. It is both ways. You can't say, oh, I want to see if it pitney them, but the money have to go. No, you got to be disciplined and focus on one, because what you focus on will grow. What you focus on will grow. So if you're focusing on the things that we just discussed that are limiting you from moving forward to your dreams, then that is what's going to grow. The fear, the limits, the reality of that lack, right? The reality of living out that cycle, the reality of reliving, these emotions and these things, the reality of confirming that yes, this is in truth, because you feel it in your spirit, right? And you're living it out in your actions. Or you can go forward and say, okay, enough is enough. This is not my reality. Today's a new day. I set the state. I set the standards. I am holding on to promises of that God has in store for me. I have access to everything, to all the riches that God has for me. If you don't believe in yours, believe in His, because what's His is yours, right? You have the power, the dominion. Dominion was given to us, so you can speak what it is that you want. You can visualize the things that you want to see. You're powerful that way, right? And then you can walk towards that destiny with a plan. Write it down, make it plain. Now that you've seen it, now that you visualize it, right? Now that you are ready to manifest it, write it down and keep reassuring it every day. Write it down every day. Remind yourself, remind your mind, remind your vision, remind your day. This is what you're working towards. Work towards it, right? Don't overthink it. Don't feel bad if you fail at one thing. Okay, well, go back to the drawing board. How can you perfect it? Who do you need to talk to so that you can get the information that you need to enhance your knowledge, so now you can move forward? Because the only reason why you have not moved past a certain area in your life is because you don't have the knowledge that is required for you to move past it, right? So you need to want to get access to the people that know the information. You get access to the information yourself, self-taught people, and then you apply the things that you've learned and keep testing, keep moving, and keep pushing, right? Learn as you go. It doesn't have to be perfect. Develop that confidence within yourself. Know what it's required, and always stay ready. Have those things. Prepare yourself, right? So those are the solutions. Share life, boo boo. I give you the tools. I give you the information, and you take it. You apply it where it fits. You take what you need from it and tweak it. If everything applies, and God bless you, please apply it to your life. Let's see that result. We want you to prepare yourself for 2021, right? It's where you are, right? It's not where you are. You don't have to be at the same place tomorrow. You don't have to be the same place 6 months from now. You don't have to be doing the same thing 1 year from now, right? It's time for that change. A change is necessary. If you want to plug into anything that we have in here, right now we have the mind, body, soul. I keep saying soul. Mind, body, spirit challenge that we kicked off, and this is going on right now. Yes, yes. So we, do our affirmations, write it out each and every day. We, read a a a spiritual, you know, a devotional, a scripture, a Psalms a day is amazing, right? So today's 16, so you're reading Psalm 16. That's what you do, right? We're working on our body, we're moving for 30 minutes, right? We're consuming amazing products to help us with with boosting our immune system, with just maintaining our energy and our endurance. We we're doing so much, guys. So I hope you can join us. We also have, I also help you guys with starting up your business from scratch. If any of you guys have a business idea, it don't necessarily have to be my company. It don't necessarily have to be anything that I'm doing. Um, you may have a business idea. You may need help or directions on where to go or how to, and I'm able to give you that information or point you into that direction. I also have a program, 6 months program, where you're able to, we are able to work on your business together, hand on hand, one on one. We have one on one work sessions, weekly work sessions, where I will jump on and we will get into developing and creating and setting up all the things that you need step by step with your business. And then from there, you go off and finish it up, do your research as to what else. And then we come back and meet weekly, once a week, and do it all over again for the next level until your business is up and launched and ready to go. So if you are the person who needs some guidance, who don't have any idea where to start, how to start, and you're thinking, well, I need to hire some big web designer to start my business. Let's see, if do you need a website for your business, or you jumped at the trend, or did someone tell you need a web to start? Yes, you need a business website, a business which resume, so to speak, something with your portfolio, but isn't necessarily a web. Is it a landing page? Is it, you know, what is it that you can create that you can have to start with moving forward, right? Now, are you looking for other options? The places are closing down right now, guys. Do have a solution for what next? What can you start now that can jump into the wave? Like, for example, are you a hairdresser? Have you thought about holding online classes, doing one of the many services that you provide already locally, or teaching others how to do, how to become a hairdresser, how to get your license, you know, how to run a hair salon practice, how to sterilize your equipment and just keep your salon clean. Like, there are things that you can build around that can create programs, that can create content, that can create automation for you and your business, right? So not only will it work for you now during this time of transitioning in the seasons that we're going in and what the world is going through, but when things do get back to normal and you do start jumping back into your business, it's something that you have waiting for you, something that you've already set up ahead of time and to go. So, example, it's the same with whatever it is, trucking business, same with if you're a driver, it's the same. How can you take what you have, the skills that you have, right? How can you take the skills that you have and convert it into something marketable, something that you can leverage off of? I'm good at doing that. That's something that I've done all my life. That's something that I've had great success in. So, what else? What else? Oh, if you do want to be a part of the team, baby, listen, let me know. Send me a DM, send me a message. I will send you an application form that you fill out. We hook up and we have a little chat, and I see where you want to go with your business or how you want to run this, right? Because I think it's really important that we understand we're able to work with each other. I don't want you to join a team and not be motivated and inspired to run your business, because energy is ang, and I don't want you to come in here like a Debbie Downer either and then bring that energy over here to me and my team, because the energy is everything, right? So that's really going to shift some energy here. So now I develop a system where you must sorry um, in order to be a part of what team is doing, you can send me the request for the application and get this application in and going, so that you can be a part of this amazing team. I'm growing. We had amazing people on there already, and we want to keep this momentum going so that we keep that energy in. We all, me as a leader, I've been in here for quite some time. I understand in our game that everyone you come into business with, you may not like, but you still must have the mindset that it's business as usual. The emotions that we talked about that are holding people back are the things that you need to remove when it's concerning business. There is absolutely no emotions to business, right? So to be successful, you need to remove the negative emotions. If you must have emotions to it, have the emotions that excite you. Create the type of emotions that motivate you to keep going, right? So, them thing there. I'll talk forever. I see team chatting off in the chat, so I have to see what's happening. I know it looks like we have a meeting that's coming up, and we need to get into that. So again, you want to join the team, send me information. You just want to be in business, click the link in the bio. Y'all become a member, get your stuff. I will definitely send you all the training information, right? And from there, if you require to be a part of, what we have going as a team, then I'll send you the application so that you can fill that out. We must respect everybody's time individually and make sure that everything is working on schedule, and making sure that we show up and follow the core commands and follow our values, our core values, and all of that. So definitely we will link up again. Have a good one.